Hi, I'm back. I looked at The Shining 3 times and I fell asleep towards the end, but I love Jack Nicholson. I hate that he's not acting anymore. He was one of my favorites. So see, all of my actors and performers are not black. In fact, I've only mentioned my white actors that I like and actresses. Susan Sarandon. If I see Susan Sarandon in a movie, just when you're reading the info, I'm turning it on because I know it's a good movie. There's a lot of Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt, but I really like Jack Nicholson and Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is the man. Scissorhands. That was my first one, and I looked at that, and I don't know if I was acting then or not. You just look at it and you try to search. How did he find his character? How did he stick to it? How did he develop that character? He is a pure genius when it comes to acting. It's Johnny Depp. So I have this to say. There's a young lady on YouTube that says that she would not date white men. I feel sorry for her. I really do, because even in my own family, there's, I'm not going to talk specifically about my family, because they'll be mad at me forever. But a white man marrying a black woman with children, take care of them, they raise theirs, and now they are very successful. Then he takes her around the world. How many black men will do that? Now, we're not even going to talk about Hollywood. Hollywood, the black men just don't date women of my complexion, or my body shape, and they don't. So I think mixed marriages and mixed dating, or whatever the young people are doing now, is what's going to save some of humanity. I don't think black people are ever going to do anything, and I'm going to tell you why. And I do think very negative about them, because I heard Dr. Watkins, he put Obama with Jesse. Jesse and Obama are two different people. Obama would never, ever speak up for his own like that. Never. He's in the office 8 years, you guys. No matter how much you want Obama to be the bomb, he isn't. And I will stick to that till the end. He did not stick with his people, I'm telling you. Children that needed programs or something like that. I think Dr. Watkins, school, education, he didn't look out for those young black kids that didn't have anything. He didn't. He's just not, that is just not my idea of a proud black man. He was something else for somebody else, and you should leave him there. But I think that mixed marriages and mixed children are what's going to change, and that way we can't look at black or white as a race. You can't, really look at it like that. If you're black and white and you're mixed, then you're black. And it's been that way for I don't know how long. I don't know who changed it. But don't compare Jesse to Obama. That's an insult. That is an insult for everything that Jesse did and said. So that's why I think black people are not going anywhere. By doing these blogs, I learned a lot about black people. And I learned more about us. And the part that I saw is real scary. It's not good at all. Now, they say that president is the 44th president, and there won't be any more. I don't know what that means. I really don't. But, within the next 4 or 5 months, you'll know. I heard Roland Martin say that they dragged Mr. Lewis off of the floor or something, arrested him, or I gotta look at it. I kind of turned it off when he got to that part, because you know why? That was stupid. Why would you do that in the White House? Why didn't y'all move out of the White House, move outside, and do your sit-ins or whatever? I just don't understand why you think that, and now they're going to repeatedly keep doing it. That's what Roland Martin said. So they got another date that they're going to do it, and they got another date they're going to do it, and they're going to keep doing it. And so that's that Martin Luther King marching and all of that. If we would just put that in its place in the past and move on in the future and do something else, and that's gun control. I believe that's what they were doing it for, something with guns. Although by Miss Bulgaria, she is a psychic in Bulgaria, and she passed away in 1996, so she's gone. But she was accurate on everything. And one of the things, and I'm going to repeat some of the things that stood out, Europe is gone. It's gone. It won't be existent no longer. And it's very soon. That's not in the far-fetched. None of this is, really. They are going to have a way to get to Mars. So a lot of the people will be going there. So they're going to destroy a lot of people right here on the earth, because the earth is going to be destroyed further up the road. But Europeans and the Muslims are going to, and it's not going to be guns. That's the whole point. They doing gun control, all of that stuff, and collecting guns. There's going to be a lot of these countries that have been taking advantage of other people. The British, the Europeans have been doing stuff for a long time. If they had stayed in their country, they would be in the clear. But they got to pay. Karma is real. And you have to pay for what you've done to other people and their countries. All the countries will be crucified. China is going to rise to the top. USA is even coming down. So we're due some tough times in the near future. So USA is going to be shot to hell. Okay? Shot to hell. Europe, gone. You can just count Europe out. Muslims are going to spray it with gas and kill most of the people. And this is what her prediction. But now within her prediction, she never demised Africa. Africa is one of the continents that she never mentioned. What they did to Africa is beneath. To take the people, bring them over here, make them slaves, treat them like they've been treating us, all of these. They're going to pay for all that. And not one gun will be involved. The spirit is real. Don't you think it's not? It is. So Africa will probably, with Europe gone, can you imagine how high the economy level and everything will rise in Africa? There's no demise. There's not even any predictions of Africa being torn down. But Europe is. So whatever they're going to do in the next 4 months, that president is the last president. He's the 44th. He is the last. What is going to happen? I don't know. Is he going to stay longer? you know, and that would be a tragedy for me, because I mean, he's not hurting me because he's not proud of his people, because I'm going to be a proud black woman no matter what, you know. So I just don't respect him at all. I have no respect for him. What's going to happen to Mexicans? It didn't mention Mexico. She never mentioned it either. You know, so maybe Mexico will exist, but then all of his people will probably go back, because there's some real cruel stuff about to happen. It really is. And that's just to tell you, but black and white couples, is a good thing. I could never say that I just don't want a white man. Well, I kind of have a preference. Black is my preference. But I would never get a decent person out in California, or when I was younger. You know, I had all guys. I don't see anything good in any of them that I had. They were really something. If I loved myself more, I wouldn't have had anything to do with any of them. So my eyes are really icky today. I can't see. So, but she's a young woman, and she'll learn. But I feel her taste, but you never know. You can't ever choose a person because of their race when it comes to love. You can't help who you love. And you might love a black person, and a black person might love a white person. Is that possible? Heck yeah. Some of the best couples are mixed couples. They manage. You know, so that's it again. You know, would I date a white guy? It would have to happen, and then I'll see. Because I wouldn't like him because of his race. I would like him because of himself, who he is. That's what you like people for. That's what you fall in love with. Who a person really is. Who they are on the inside, their soul. You know, and they genuinely want you to be happy. Shoot, heck yeah, I would. He could be green. I don't care about the color when it comes to that. But he would hear me talk about this other stuff and still love me? Please. That's love. He would never change some of the things that they've done in the past. You can't change that. But you can't turn down love because a person is white. You know, if they love you, love being loved, and enjoy your life, and have some babies, some mixed babies. Some mixed babies. So, young lady, you know, she's a young woman. She's on YouTube. She's always on there. But you'll learn up the road that it is about love, not color. Ashe.